Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mangs and I welcome you guys back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Staff of Ages! Yay! It's time to start on the new arc! Or 1-9 at the very least. Yeah, these are new chapters from this point on. And I am really looking forward to playing them, because this particular chapter I've seen, because it was presented during Fire Emblem E3. And it looks amazing. Now backed by Duchess Frederica and her precision resources, Bel's army returns to Fortuita with a renewed confidence. After managing to avoid combat for the first leg of the trip, the team silently hopes that they've gained the element of surprise. However, Seneca's precautionary tactics may soon dash their desires. Alright, it's time for some more scheming. Idithra time. Sebastian, I wasn't expecting you. Do you have news? I assume you have some news? Indeed I do, my lord, but I don't know how thrilled you'll be by it. A messenger arrived and informed me that Belle and her cohorts have defeated Regina. What's more, they've also managed to cross the border into Persiski. There's nothing we can do to them unless we want a two-front war on our hands. Fear not, Sebastian. As convenient as it would have been for us to have captured the princess before she fled abroad, this is only a minor setback. How so? Do you truly intend to invade? There's no need to send anyone to Persiski. After all, our targets will be coming back to us. Does Belle really seem like the type to hide away and concede defeat? No, she'll be back, rejuvenated and raring to take back the throne. Like the optimist that she is. Your tactical prowess remains unmatched, Seneca. I presume that you've informed the troops to prepare for her return? Of course, sent as many units as we can afford over to the area surrounding the border. If they can't spot the princess as she makes her way back here, they can shake down the citizens until they find someone who did. No matter the path princess takes, she'll be flying right into our hands. And what about our problems on the other front? How do we fare against the Rindan? Their military strength has proven to me that they have proven to me they not... What? The military strength had proved to me that they not to be trifled with. Okay, that's an error right there. That they are not to be trifled with. Alright, fix that please. Battles against them cost us more and more soldiers each day. If we did not have to worry about them, I'm sure we could have engaged with Belle's ragtag militia much more often than we managed. Their ambushes are well timed, almost always occurring moments before our soldiers manage to engage Belle's party. Ambushes? Has Oberon moved his forces further into Fortuita then? He has, and more stealthily than I thought possible. It almost seemed like King Oberon has been providing openings for Belle to escape, but I yet to figure out why he would do something as contrived as that. I'm sorry, I thought I had told you this already. You're not at my side as often as you were before we seized control. As an unfortunate side effect of our newfound power, I know you're quite busy commanding the military, and I've been buried in my books trying to develop new weapons. Please, do try to keep me abreast of your plans as the time comes. I adore watching your genius in action. I promise we will, friend. Let me know if any other messages come my way. Or when you finally come to a breakthrough in your research. You'll be the first person I tell, Lord Seneca. So far, so good. I'm surprised, Duchess. Even with your services, I thought we'd still run into a troop or two of Seneca's. But so far, the fields have been clear. Surprised? Oh, I'm sorry. I forget that you're not used to having the power of the most effective spy network in the land at your beck and call. Knowing where Seneca's men are stationed is a refreshing change of pace, I'm sure. It's an immense relief not to have to constantly be watching my back. The surprise attacks were getting a bit stale. Unfortunately, my information won't be guaranteed that we'll get to Idithra without incidents. I'm sure Seneca has his forces moving around, and my spies can't update me here as effectively as they could if I were still at home. But I'm delighted to lend you their assistance as well as my own. I never want to turn down a trip to Fortuita. I must admit, I think I like your country's food more than my own. If you like to keep that opinion, I'd recommend that you not let Eagle be your chef. I really can't catch a break, not even during a war. Lay off him a bit, Sawyer. We don't want the Duchess to think poorly of us. Besides, we have far more pressing matters to be concerned with. Don't be silly, darling. I have the utmost respect for you all. You're all willing to fight an army to deliver your homeland back into the hands of its rightful ruler. I could never think poorly of a group so noble, and a little humor is certainly more than welcome in my presence. Unfortunately, it seems that your little bit of humor has distracted us, Sawyer. There's someone coming. Ready yourselves. Excuse me, traveler. I'm sorry to bother you all, as you look quite busy, but do you think you could help me for a moment? I appear to have gotten a bit turned around on my walk, and I can't find my village. Do you think you could fly up high and point me in the right direction? It shouldn't be too far. Of course, just a moment. You really shouldn't be walking out here by yourself these days. It's a dangerous time to be a Fortuitan. I know, but I often think of Velhari and how her act of heroism saved this land from darkness. I can't help but appreciate the beautiful world she thought to protect. I'm a monk, you see. My order studies the way of Velhari. When the gods abandoned our world, she stepped up and saved it. By studying her and the staff she used to banish the black mists, her story will live on and inspire generations of heroes in the future. Wait a moment, the staff. I had completely forgotten about it. This can't be good. Oh yes, I think I remember that staff. It's the one that's housed in the Fortuitan Castle, correct? You mean the castle that Seneca currently has control of? Yeah, that's the one. We absolutely cannot let something that powerful fall into his hands. Could that be the reason he wants to capture Belle? He knows that a member of the royal family must be present to retrieve the staff. The seal holding the door closed won't release otherwise. I don't know what his plan is, but we need to be doubly careful now not to let Seneca's forces overwhelm us. I can see the princess flying back now. Let's fill her in and get moving on the double. Hold on, are you telling me that girl was Princess Belle? That would be me, yes? And you're the lost man from the village over to the northwest. I'm so honored to meet you, princess. Oh, this far in the country, none of us even have a good idea of what you look like. If you ever get the chance, come visit my village. We've all been loyal to your cause from the beginning. And I know everyone would love to meet you. We'd all love to stay and visit, but we're a little strapped in for time at the moment. We can escort you back, but we need to continue to Adithra as soon as we can. I understand. Thank you all for your help. Oh, this guy's gonna be evil, isn't he? Did I miss something while I was gone? Do you remember Velhari's staff? You know, the one behind the seal that only your family can open? That's right, the staff. That has to be Seneca's endgame, no doubt about it. I can't believe we didn't think about this sooner. We can't give him any more time to figure out a way around the seal. We must make haste towards the capital. Right. Uh-oh. If one of your plebeians doesn't point me in the direction of the princess right now, I can guarantee you'll be tasting dirt for the rest of your lives. I must admit, if Seneca's army has one thing going for them, it's their timing. By Velhari, the Fortuitan army is here! I have to warn everyone. Major Marcius, is that you? You speak with such vitriol. What happened to the Marcius I knew? Well, what do you know? The princess herself has honored her with her presence. My apologies for getting in your way, milady. Please do continue on your merry trip across the countryside. I'll just ignore the fact that Seneca wants you locked up. Oh, and also be sure to forget that you're the last remaining piece of a failed empire. And that your merry band killed the woman I love. No harm, no foul. Killed the woman you love? When was this? Oh, don't try and pretend you've forgotten. Regina and I were meant to be together, and you ripped us apart forever. You knew how I felt about her, Belle. I confided in you. But you killed her anyway, and I'll never forgive you for that. Soldiers, seize the princess and make sure this place crumbles into dust. These villagers need to learn the cost of supporting a dead regime. Belle, I can hold them off long enough for you to make an escape. Forget about me and continue on to Adithra. Well, she's almost too kind, I feel. I have plenty of experience with fending off men like these. Absolutely not. We're all going to defend this village together. We need to show the people that we're different than Seneca. And different from my mother. When Fortuitans are attacked, no matter by whom, we answer the call. You're going to be a marvelous ruler, darling. I can already tell. Off we go to save the day. Ah, I feel so young again. You know, she kind of reminds me of a more mature La Rochelle. And I wonder if that's the intention. Major, we lost another platoon. First, Regina, now these brave soldiers. Everyone, fall back. We can't fail the king here. Wait, what? What? That has to be a bug. What? What? Everyone fall back? What did you say that? See, I've seen this map. It looks really good. Here's Marcius. He is a sentinel. They're called sentinels here. And he has a dragon shield. This is a defense chapter. So, we definitely want to try and kill Marcius, but it looks like it's going to be very hard. This chapter reminds me a lot of Chapter 10 from Conquests. From Fire Emblem Fates. It's like a city-urban defense map. I'm really looking forward to playing it. So, we got a new character in our army. We got, not Lily, Frederica! She's a Sun Knight. That's basically a paladin that uses anima magic, light magic, and tomes. Sorry, and staves. So, yeah, they seem like mage knights, just better, I suppose. Magical knights favoring defense over offense. Yeah. The Duchess of Persiski and a talented healer, bubbly at intelligence. So her growth rates, as you might expect, aren't fantastic. They're usually around the 30 percentile. So she's definitely a Jagan, or more like a Zealot side, I'd say. She's a Jagan that joins a little bit later. But with bases, very good for her join time. So I'm definitely going to field her this map, because, again, it's a defense chapter. So the ones I decided to bench are Elijah, Stark, Axel, Grace, and Lily. So I've had a little bit of a look at this map already, because, you know, again, I watched the FE tree FE3 presentation. That's the word I was looking for. So, here they're selling some shit. Oh, sun festals. That's pretty cool. We can't really afford any of it at the moment, though, man. So I'm going to try to visit the villages. Actually, I don't think any of these villages give any loot, do they? This village gives loot because it has a red roof. Same here. So I might want to try and grab those really quickly. Alright, let's go. So there's a really funny conversation that I would like to show off at the start here, while we still have time for it. It's actually one of my favorite conversations so far. Have I told you how nice it is to have another healer around? I was thinking the same thing. I enjoy traveling with Lords Owen and Sawyer, but they sure put me through my paces. At least the two of them are old enough to recognize a dangerous fight. Belle charges into about any scuffle she sees, no matter how poor the odds of victory may be. Oh, you'd be surprised. Despite having retainers who are fully able to fight in their stead, Owen and Sawyer seem perfectly content with throwing themselves in harm's way as often as possible. As much as I love Belle and her friends, it'd be nice if they could stay healthy for more than a few minutes at a time. Agreed. Now that we can split the work, it should be a much easier job. It's not going to get any easier, is it? Not a chance, dear. Not a chance. It's such a good conversation. I love it. So yeah, you got some stationary armor knights here, all with gold pouches. So I'm going to go and steal them. So I'm going to go and do this. And then I'm going to use Charles to just whack this guy with a hammer. Fucking love Charles, man. With his halberd and hammer, he can pretty much one-run any, like, non-sword-wielding cavalry, which is pretty fucking cool. Then I'm going to rescue Marcus. We can also talk to Marcus. That's pretty cool. I was not aware of that. Let's do that. I think I can talk and rescue him at the same time. Pretty sure I can. Duchess Frederica, may I ask you a question? Ah, you're our thief, right? Marcus, wasn't it? You can ask me anything you would like, honey. Honey. Do you think I have what it takes to be a good spy? From what I've heard from the others, you're in charge of the largest spy network on the continent. I figure there's no one better to ask than you. Thieves tend to make the best spies in my experience. Most of the stealthy bits come pre-packaged. Are you looking to get out of the thieving game? Or are you just asking rhetorically? I've joined with the wrong crowd one too many times. If Axel and Darius hadn't rescued me, I probably would have died alongside a bunch of no-good bandits. I want to start by using my skills for good. Joining the princess has been a good start, but I have to think about what I'll do after the war too. While thieves make great spies, only those with pure intention tends to succeed. Joining with my network just to taste the new flavor of subterfuge is going to be bad for the both of us. However, I think that you'd make an excellent spy, darling. You seem more committed to change than most people I met. If I'm ever in the market to expand my network, you'll be the first candidate I consider. Really? Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I'd be honored to serve someone as kind as you. So yeah, it's a good conversation actually. I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move her down like that. Did I activate her animations? Yes, I did. Then I'm going to pick up Marcus. I'm going to drop him off. Then I'm going to fly over here. There we go. So I'm going to use Frederica to take out a lot of these enemies. And the reason why I'm going to do that is pretty simple, really. This is a defense chapter, so I can pretty much go ham. I don't really need to focus on, like... Maybe I should actually go visit this village. I think I'm going to go... Oops, sorry. Actually, no, I'm going to send Owen into the fray. You don't get anything out of this, but I still want to see it. Honestly, I'm surprised that our village was left alone as long as it was. We've not made secret our allegiance to your militia, yet the royal troops stayed away. I feel like Arindon might have something to do with it. I've noticed small groups of R&D soldiers passing by recently, but they never paid us any mind. Must be that their sights are set on Seneca and his forces. I sure don't plan on leaving the village to find out, though. Alright, and we'll move Sawyer down here. So yeah, my plan is to use Frederica, I do believe that's her name, to, yeah, Frederica to do as much harm as, oh, nice, Sawyer crit, to take out as many enemies as possible so it's safer for me to advance forward. I also really want that Draco shield, so I'm gonna try to get that. We'll see if I manage, we'll see if I succeed or not. Also, there are meteor mages here. Kinda cool. So you can, of course, just lock yourself up, but again, as with most other defense chapters, I tend to take a more aggressive approach. Always have like that. So yeah, we got 2 Lance Knights right here. Shouldn't be hard for me to take him down, really. Ba-dum ba 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 ba. There we go. Now, I'm not sure if putting Charles on this forest patch is the best idea. Let's see. We have Belle, who can probably kill this guy rather easily, but if I'm going to do that, I so wish I had a pure water. I'm thinking about using Darius here, actually, to take down the fighters. I can probably... If I break down the wall, he's probably going to take out the fighters on his own. We can also use Una. She actually doubles, which is nice. If I can do some damage to this guy, sadly, it comes at the risk of taking some damage myself, but I could take down the archer, which would be really nice. But I don't think it's a particularly good idea right now. Wow, Frederica is really good, as you might expect. She's pretty fucking good. She isn't super tanky. I like that animation too, it's cool. It's not really an animation, it's just the paladin holding up the light brand without the light brand, but still, it's cool. And I think she'll be able to deal with these guys for the most part. Alright, so the Nimbus cannot do much here, I'm afraid. I suppose what we can do is we can... If we attack this guy, then maybe, but no, this archer is here, and this archer's a problem, because he can just kill Belle outright, so we gotta be a little bit careful with what we do right here. I mean, I suppose I could, I mean, guess what I could do? I can't heal myself, sadly, or else I would, but... Sadly, I do not really trust Sawyer to be able to survive on his own here, but his hit rate is... I mean, if he fails, I guess I could rescue him out of there, but yeah, his avoidance is pretty insane. Fuck. Yeah, I guess I should have known. Wait, is Aurora in range? No, she's not, sadly. Yeah, then I'll need to get him out of here. Let's see. There we go. What's great is that I can use the Bloom Festal to do this. Thanks, Bloom Festal. You're alright. And then we'll heal up here. And I guess we'll just have to pray that the enemy phase goes well. I mean, I have a halberd equipped, which is not fantastic. I should probably go down here and equip the hand axe instead. There we go. And we'll send Eagle down here as well. Out of the range of the axe fighters, preferably. Alright, let's see how this goes. This guy goes for Charles. That's fine. I hope most of these guys go for Charles. This guy sadly had 500 gold that I'm not going to be able to steal now, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I could have given Frederica Shine, actually, but that would have made me get weapon triangled by the other dudes, so I don't think that's a good idea. Well, here comes some Pegasus Knights. I'm going to have difficulties hitting these guys, and they're probably going to double me. No? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, please dodge this, Owen. Thank you. So it's a slightly precarious enemy phase here, but that's how I... Oh my god, are you kidding me? He actually doubles and I missed? Ah, come on, really? Would have been so nice to clear out that guy, but... Oh well. You can't always get what you want. Nope. Now those Pegasus Knights are going to be a slight problem, because they're going to attack me from the flank now, sadly. Also, these Meteor Mages are pissing me off. They're annoying. They're being very annoying. Alright, so this is good. Frederic... Oh, her resistance isn't as good as you might think it is. But I'm pretty sure she doubles. Yeah, she does. Good. So again, the more enemies you can take out in a defense chapter, the better. You don't really need to hold back. Just kill as many as you can, really. Oh, wow. Ow. Holy shit. That's actually really nasty. I really hope the fighter won't hit me. Yeah, Frederica might actually go down here. Oh, never mind. Never mind, we're good. Is Marcus safe, though? He's safe. Cold calculations, bitch. Unless there's another meteor mage hiding there that I'm not aware of, we should be fine. Also, why did that guy decide to go melee? Oh, it was because it was the only thing he could do. Oh, look at that. They got physics clerics. Alright, so now we need to worry about the Pegasus Knights. Unless, I mean, we could just move away from them and just let Darius deal with them. That is definitely a possibility. Maybe it's better if we just go for the Iron Sword. I mean, at least that way we'll be able to hit him properly. Yeah, you know what? I think that is probably going to be a good idea, because he kills them in 2 hits anyway, so... We just gotta be careful to get out of the range of these guys, and if we do that, they'll go for Darius anyway, so... Yeah, I think that's actually... I think that will actually work out just fine. Look at Eagle being an absolute boss right here. So yeah, I'll just take a super aggressive approach and just charge the boss. I think that's what I prefer doing, really. So one of the developers, the Staff of Ages, just showed me something amazing. They're working on a hard mode, and I'm not gonna spoil too much, but the hard mode changes they've made, really fucking amazing. They're so good, guys. Look forward to it, really. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna do another Bloom Festal. There we go. I actually need to get out of there soon, so... Right, I'm gonna attack this guy a little bit. Well, I can say this much. All bosses in the hard mode are going to be pre-promotes. It's amazing. I don't give a shit if I'm spoiling. You shouldn't have showed it to me. Alright, I think, actually, okay, this guy's a horse slayer. So we gotta be really careful about that. But I guess I can attack him from underneath. I mean, if he has a meteor tome, oh. I think I can take a hit from a horse slayer, to be quite honest. That's gonna have 21 mites. And the guy has how much strength? Yeah, he's gonna do 28 damage to Charles. Charles has more than enough defense to make up for that. And with an Iron Axe, he should be more than capable of killing this meteor mage for good. Which eliminates a big problem on my behalf. I didn't check if the Pegasi are in range. They're not. Alright, this works out pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna start charging the boss, I think. I mean, why not? Also, I should probably rescue Adwood out there in case we get some reinforcements from the other side, but first, let's take out these cavalry units and the fighter. And let's try to reach some of those red-roofed villages. I feel like I'm breaking this chapter a little bit. I feel like they may not have intended you to go this aggressive. I'm not sure. It just seems like maybe they intended for you to, like, box up at the corner or something. I think fielding Frederica and not fielding Frederica makes a big deal of difference in this map. A lot of difference. So, do I try to take down this guy now? Is not really a point at the moment. Can I lure out this Wyvern Knight, though? No, I cannot. There we go. Alright, here comes the Horse Slayer. Ah, only 14 damage. This wasn't a big deal at all, really. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I hope I moved all of the units away from the Pegasus Knights. I think Una might be in range of one of them. Hit points, strength, speed, defense. Charles continues to level up like a fucking god. Yeah, I think Una will be attacked by one of the Pegasus Knights at this rate, but she can handle that. She can handle that, no problem at all. She's dodgy enough. Although, will she be attacked now? She'll be attacked by one of them. So it's fine. It will be fine. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, good job, Darius. We can even visit the shop with Darius if we want to. I mean, I got 500 gold, but aside from that... this guy has an axe reaver. Poor fucker. I can visit the shop, but I don't really have anything to buy unless I get something from the shop, so... Also, have I told you guys how much I fucking love Darius? He is such a fun character. Oh, hello there. Short axe. Oh, you're gonna die. I think one of the wyverns has a halberd, so I gotta be careful with Frederica, but I'm glad I pulled one of them out. You little fucker. That's gonna be your last heal. Oh, here we go. Reinforcements are coming at last. Alright. Well, we don't really need to worry about these guys at all. I'm just gonna kill this guy. I love Darius. He's so fucking good. And it's time for him to get even better in before 1 hit point level up. That works, actually. I don't mind that at all, because defense is awesome when you have a lot of it. Alright, so maybe we'll let Marcus have some fun here. I'm just gonna continue to check for stealables, because I know they're out there. Well, this guy has 500 gold to steal. We definitely want that. A Vulnerary wouldn't... You know what? I'm just gonna go grab that. I'm just gonna go grab that. I think we're gonna let Bell deal with these fighters. One of them has a short axe, so let's bring in the EP. Oh, look at that. The big TD Pegasus rider takes him down. Look at that rack. I like Bell a lot more now that she actually has boobs. I wish more Fire Emblem characters had boobs. I feel like the big titty characters are underrepresented. Anyway, we got a steel axe right here. I wonder if we use a steel axe or... Okay, we gotta be careful, because the steel axe isn't any problem, but the halberd guy is dangerous, so... But we can probably let him come towards us, I guess. Let's attack this guy. And I think Charles should... Ah, okay, we're fine. Charles should be able to take him down. I also don't know if the boss moves or not. He does. Okay, good to know. I also wonder if killing the boss is gonna end the chapter or not. Because that's actually kind of relevant. I need to go visit the villages before I kill the boss. I'm pretty sure Charles can take him out, though. Alright, time to take out the healer. I could have used the Slim Lance for this, but I'm not sure if I would have killed him then. No more physicking for you, my friend. Yeah, I'm absolutely just fucking breaking this chapter apart. Staff of Ages, like, isn't... If there's one thing I think is amazing about Staff of Ages, it certainly isn't its difficulty. The difficulty is actually really easy, in my opinion. But it is so enjoyable to play that I do not even mind. And they are working on a hard mode, which is going to be brutal, I think. So it is absolutely fine. Oh my god. Oh my god! Almost perfect level up! That isn't... Like, I don't give a shit what you call that. That is a perfect level up in my eyes. Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, you're with the Princess Army, right? Well, I have an excellent proposition for you. I'm gonna join you. That's right, I'm the most excellentest fighter band in the whole wide village. As you can see, I am the pinnacle of health, strength, and dexterity. Just point me at the bad guys, and I will crush them so good that they're gonna not be bad guys anymore. Sounds like a pretty good deal, don't you think? Hey, wait, where are you going? I love how, like, the music starts off as, like, an amazing recruitment theme, and then it just crashes. Absolutely fucking amazing. Alright, we need some healers down here, so... Oh, crap, did I just place her in a range with this guy? No, we're good. Alright. Healer on healer action, let's go. That's kind of hot. I ship it. Alright, meanwhile, Darius just continues to screw the weapon triangle. He does not give a shit. Oh my god! You just got doubled by Darius. That is awkward. Might want to consider, like, hanging it up, I think. Ow. Not the titties! Not the titties! Alright, those guys went down pretty easily. Alright, we got some mercenaries coming in here. Now, I don't think I want to take on the guy with the fucking... Not sure if I want to take on the guy with the halberd with either of my dudes, but I could see if I could draw the boss in using the forest, maybe? We shall see. I'm not super tempted, but maybe I could draw in the halberd guy and then pull in the boss. Might be a good idea. Again, I don't know if killing the boss ends the chapter, so I want to be a little bit careful before I do that. Now, I think this guy does not move, I think. No, he does not. So I think we can actually safely visit this village and do this. Goodness me, you're actually here. I knew Harold had no reason to lie about the Princess Army showing up, but seeing you for myself is so comforting. I've become moderately wealthy in my lifetime, and I'd like to give you some funds to help you continue your journey. You've given my town something to believe in. It's the least I can do. Alright, thanks for the red gem, my good friend. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that I will make a shortcut here and continue in the next part. I'm probably not going to pull the boss right away. I got some things to do first before I take him out. So I think we're about halfway through here. So yeah, please consider leaving a like and a comment if you enjoyed this part. As always, my name is Mangs, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!